Hi everyone, my name is Abel Great Kantoma. I'm from Greatest Card Design Concept. This is actually my WhatsApp contact. You can reach me on this number or you can call me, okay? Today I'm going to be showing you how to actually come about your still design. This is actually going to be our episode 1. I'll be showing you how to define a still section and then the materials as well, okay? And then I will go through the creation of axis quickly on this episode. So you can see right now I'm using the use built-in settings, okay? The display unit, I'm going to be using my SI unit. Still section database, I'm going to be using BS shape, okay? So you can use whatever code of practice that is actually acceptable in your country, but I'm going to be using British, okay? So I'm using BS, and then the concrete design code, I'm going to be using BS8110, and then I'll click on OK. I'll use the custom grid spacing. I have gone through, I have trashed all of this in the previous episode on etabs, okay, which I have covered all of this. I have explained all of this in detail. You can go down below the description of this video. You'll find the link to that channel. You'll find all of those series there, okay? Go through them and keep yourself busy, okay? Custom story data. Okay, here you can see I'm going to be using display grid data as spacing. So I'm going to actually be maintaining some of the settings here, okay, because I just want this to be as brief as possible, okay? If you have any issues about any of this, like I said, just go down below the description of this video. You'll find the link to this channel. Visit the channel and then you see all of this series that I have covered all of this in detail, okay? So I'm just going to accept all of the defaults here, and I'll click on OK, and then I'll click on OK here as well. Still loading. Okay, good. You can see what we have here. So right now the next thing I'm going to do is to come to my define, okay? You can see material properties, and then you can see your section property. So go to material property here, and then I'm going to add the material. I can just add a new material here, and then this new material I will select Europe, okay? And then the material type is actually steel, because we are dealing with steel design. And then the grade of steel, you can see we have different grade. So for economical purpose, I'm going to be using 275, okay? I'll click on OK. Now you can see by default this is actually the properties of this grade of steel, okay? So all of these are actually very much okay. They are actually okay, so we don't need to change any of the values that is actually here. So if we come to the mass density, you can see you can confirm it when you visit any of the design books that is recommended in your country, okay? You will see all of this. I'll click on OK, and I'll click on OK. Now you can see here rating S275, okay? And then I'll click on OK. I'll go back to my define. I'll go to section properties. I'll go to frame, because frame actually includes your steel, your beams and columns, okay? So I'll click on frame, and then on my frame, sorry, I'm going to delete all of this. sorry, delete property. Yes, I'll delete this too. Also delete this. Okay, so I'll go to add new property. Sorry, import property rather. Let's go to auto select. Okay. Okay. So if I click on all, now we are going to be selecting based on a range of sections. Okay, we are not going to be picking a particular section. We are going to pick multiple sections, and then the software, once it designs and once it analyzes the structure and does the design for us, it's actually going to pick that which is actually safe and much economical. Okay, so right now we'll just go down here. I'll go to so from here I'm just going to pick this range down. Okay, so I'll leave it here. Okay, so I'll go to add new property. So right now I'm going to actually give this a name. Let's say my steel beam. Okay, and then for my steel beam I'm going to click on highlight all of this. Like I said, it's going to pick the most economical for me. Okay, and then I'll add new property, auto select list. Okay, so I'll make this steel column. Okay, I'll also highlight all of this. Sorry. Alright, good. And then I'll click on OK. Add new property, auto select list, composite beam. I'm going to be explaining this in detail in the next episode of this series. Okay, so I'll click on OK. So here you can see I have all of these has been created. Okay, so if you go to modify each of these, you are going to see the properties for all of this. Okay, if I click on modify, show property, oh sorry, this is a concrete beam. I'm going to delete this. Okay, modify show property. Okay, if you love what you're seeing, why not like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, it's actually free, click on bell icon so as to get a notification whenever I post videos. I post videos like this on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, to encourage as many that actually wants to have a deeper insight of design.